Acolytes. Right now, or today, Acolyte was so kind. Oh, by the way, Boo was so kind and posted to me a link with the situation of Kirsche just a bit from just a laughing man. Now I'm gonna just look it up. He actually updated some, well, little messages, or not messages, what am I talking about? A timeline about the Kirsche thing, just a short one, a short, nice one. But because I can navigate Twitter as good as a dead cat, I'm just gonna take it right now. Afterwards, maybe I'm gonna try and look up a few extra information, or maybe about Kirsche if she posted about this. And yes, Kirsche, by the way, got banned from Twitch. Is this a surprise? Of course not. Twitch was and will be always critical if it comes to the entire thing. You can literally get effed, literally effed, on your screen from behind by a freaking gigantic man and get a 3-day ban. You can literally support terrorist organizations and get a 1-day ban. You can wish for veterans, yes, people who fought for your country to get better, to stay safe, ill things, and get nothing. Or make a extremely racist, absolutely disgusting tier list from racial profiling and get, I think it was a day ban, maybe 3. So yes, but if you're called Kirsche and say your mind, by the way, that it's my opinion totally correct, you get banned for permanently. I don't know if it's permanently, but as I read it, let's just see it like that. So, let's start. Okay, this is the different news, but Twitch moderator double standards. Twitch moderator moderators double standards never have been more obvious. I'm gonna be honest, I already think that this is, he knows how to catch an eye, but no, it was always obvious. Twitch just banned Kirsche allegory due to mass reports. While creators like Hassan Piker, this is the one that actually supports the bad people, was openly voiced support for controversial figures and movements remain untouched. That's very, very, okay, I have to learn that one. This is, okay, very good said, very well said. This isn't about rule violation. It's about who Twitch protects and who they purge. Well, everything that's on the right, or presumably on the right, because let's be honest, as soon as you sneeze in the wrong direction of a fuck up freak, you're already deemed as racist, so Kirsche ban appears to be the result of organized mass reporting, not a direct violation of guidelines. Meanwhile, Twitch has let far more questionable contexts slide when it benefits high-profile streamers. This exposes the core issue with automated monitors, and they don't enforce policy, they enforce influence. Fair enough, I agree with that. But also, if you have somebody that actually gets banned for no reason, Twitch should instantly act, because we won't get a perfect system. Never. We will get a better system, but not perfect. You can forget that there will ever be nobody innocent caught in the crossfire. But as soon as you see this mistake happen, you should actually unban her. Simple as that. And get the people that actually support this kind of behavior in trouble. Simple as that. If you hear anyone, for calling out for bans, ban them for a week. And then in the notification, just write down, my third cousin's daughter friend called for a ban for you. That's why. And then hope they learn from it. You've seen this pattern before, yes. Most reporting campaigns weaponized to silence certain creators. Inconsistent enforcement of guidelines based on favoritism, yes. Corruptions boiling to outrage, pressure rather than applying fair moderation, yes. Twitch owns an explanatory. What the fuck is this word? Explanation. For F's sake. Yeah, this is the problem if your third language is something different. But history tells us no one will come. This isn't just a single case, it's a part of a larger issue where platforms selectively enforce rules to shape the dialogue landscape in ways they benefit them. I mean, of course, this is and will always be the same, but normally you should steer in a direction where speaking your mind openly is the correct direction. It's the direction that you actually want. But okay. Whenever Kirsche's ban is reserved or not, the message is clear. If mass outrage can be directed who says and who goes, no one is safe from targeted platforming. I disagree with him on this one because clearly, Hassan Piker, Ludwig, Pokimane, even the fat coward of Hassan Piker, the other child hater with the red hair, they're all safe. Somehow this doesn't touch them. And you cannot tell me that Hassan Piker never had anyone mass banning or at least some, try a little snitch of somebody trying to mass ban him. This happened. The simple fact is that at one point Twitch turned off even the possibility of Hassan Piker and his posse of being reported for a ban. So yes, there is a certain way of actually protecting those. And, well, they are protecting their golden cow. As easy as that. April 25th, Vice article drops. Anna Valence. Actually, I had to look this one up because I remember the name, or in a dark corner of my mind, I actually remember this name, but I didn't actually remember who this was. And, well, as you can see, it's one of the trans people that act like a freak. Sadly, one of those, yes. One of a handful, by the way. I'm not saying that every trans person acts like a freak, but these days it's a pretty clear pattern. It's a very clear pattern. Sadly. Anna Valence published a Vice article accusing VTuber Kirsche of transphobia, spreading extremism, talking points, and sexism. The article puts pressure on gamer subs and sponsors of Kirsche to drop their partnership. Early May 25, Backlash begins. By the way, freaking good. I love this. I just love this. The guy faces heavy criticism with Kirsche disputing the claims and calling it a hit piece. True. Supports push back, arguing that Valence is misrepresenting Kirsche and laughing at targeted deplatforming campaign. True. Discussions heat up online, leading to widespread scrutiny of Valence reporting method. By the way, true. May 25th, Fallout starts. Vice deletes their article related to Conversity, including Vela's original piece and a follow-up defending her claims. Good. Kirsche announces legal action. Starting, she is considering a lawsuit against Vice and Anna Valence for defamation. Good. Very good. I love this. I mean, Kirsche probably has enough money to afford this. really a big chunk of money to afford this. And the freaking thing is, if she wins, it's still risky, by the way, but I mean, Kirsche will make some money. Like, she does enough money to actually afford even a loss, I would say. So this is basically a... Hopefully she wins, and if she wins, this will be gigantic forever. Everybody will profit from this. So I am behind this. 505 Games connections around this time. 505 Games, the publisher of Crime Boss, Rocky City, distanced itself from Kirsche. Okay. Oh, this is... yes. Okay. Okay. May believe this was influenced by pressure from the Converse.505 does not publicly confirm the reason why they... Of course not. Of course they won't, because this is a controversial theme. Everybody knows why they did it. I mean, if a zombie limps before you, it's a limping zombie. If it grows like it, looks like it, and smells like it, and limps like it, it's a fucking limping zombie. Just go in and accept it. It is what it is. May 14, 25, another deletes her accounts. Really? Ooh. Let's just see this one. Please. I hope this is... freak! 10 on his voice. Yeah? Yeah, of course. Okay, you... Okay, What the fuck is... Okay. Fuck it. I don't even know search filter. Oh, this is disgusting. I'm gonna be honest. This is... No, how... I boomer around, for F's sake. Nope. Let's just... Okay, I'm gonna just believe it before I actually boomer around. I think I just can't believe it. Facing mounting backlash and possible legal consequences, Anna Vaz deactivates her social media accounts and disappears from X. I really hope that Kirsche did the smart thing and actually made some screenshots out of it, because those freaks deserve to suffer. This most is widely viewed as an attempt to escape accountability, as it is. It's logical, yes, but the controversy continues to spread with discussions ongoing across multiple platforms. Aftermath, the internet remembers. Despite Vance deleting her account, her actions remain documented. Good. Freaking good. Good. Acolytes, no matter what, if you're on the internet, somebody writes you something down, screenshot it and just book it. I actually started to do it after the, 50th death threat, and I started actually to, if this continues or repeats with the same name, I'm instantly sending it to the police. And luckily I had a guy that was actually quite deterred to do this. I sent this to the police and it stopped. Yeah. Funny how this goes. It was basically a once a week thing, and then it just suddenly stopped. So use the police as you can. Good. The concept becomes part of the large discussion about bad faith, reporting, harassment campaigns, and corporate complaints in channel culture. Kirsche remains active, pushing back against accusations, and assigned them to article was orchestrated attack against her. Good. 69. Kirsche banned from Twitter. Twitch bans Kirsche. Acute citing a violation of community guidelines or terms of service. The exact reason remains unclear, but specifically suggests it may be linked in the reading of fan fiction by Anna during a live stream. Some of this was the result of mass reporting, while others argued Twitch is selective in forcing a publication. Kirsche responds on X. By the way, just for those who... Do you really believe that this is something that Twitch doesn't want to do? Of course they want to ban her. There is a pattern. And I would say go for the most realistic thing. And the most realistic thing is they just wanted to ban her for any reason, no matter what. And if she freaking farted while streaming, she probably would have gotten a ban anyway. Simply because she's Kirsche. She believes the wrong things. And yes, I want to remind you, acolytes, that those people still think, to this day, those freaks think that they are morally superior to you. Never forget that. And never forget that we are on a path of destruction. And things like this should remind you, what are we up against? What are we up against? We are up against freaking tyrants that go in, fuck around, and should find out on the heaviest way possible. Kirsche responded on X, implying that the ban was targeted harassment effort against by an AI-generated article accusing her of reading violence fan fiction. So yes, this is discussing behavior from Twitch. And there are, well, some freaking other things you could say. You could go in, then fucks around, find out. Good, by the way. This is from the game. Kirsche, I think, could go... What the fuck? Okay,
parentheses. Due to the olive oil.
Yeah, this looked way worse than without sound than with sound. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think that Kirsche will do fine even after the ban. This won't. Well, I mean, it will impact her. Oh, nice. She posted it. Good. It will impact everyone. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the thing is, it will influence her in a positive and a negative way. The positive way is she will come out stronger on the other side. The negative is it will be very stressful. She just has to bite through it. And especially legal action. Take the fucking legal action. I know it's a lot of nerves, but if Kirsche, for some effing reason, if you hear this, for some effing reason, and you know you can win, and you are literally thinking, okay, I have a strong chance of actually doing this, sue that mother effer. Sue it, him, her, it. I'm gonna repeat it 2 times. It has a reason, acolytes. Sue that thing. Because we need some fucking consequences for things like that. I do not care about the 4th Amendment at this point, as good of a thing as it is. Things like this are allowed by this standard. And you just have to sue the shit out of people like this to actually get a result. Because people are just way too comfortable of spreading this kind of misinformation on a regular basis, time and time again. And it's not like a one-time thing where maybe this got heated and Anna was like, oh, I was fucked up in the head, this wasn't okay, I misinformed myself, I'm not gonna repeat the mistake again. No, this was a constant harassing thing. If you can do that on a regular basis, yeah, I don't know, like, some things have to change here. And I love the 4th Amendment, but for F's sake, maybe it's not the 4th Amendment that has to be changed, because I think that's too good of a freaking thing, but what I think has to be changed is the court system that actually allows to sue you because of things like that easier. If it's a constant harassment, I mean. Not if you say something once or twice. No, if it's a constant harassment, like in this case, it should be way easier for the victim to actually hold the people responsible behind it. As it is, acolytes, I hope you actually enjoyed this one, because at the end of the day, let's see how this does. Good night.